My name is Kevin Maxson, and I come to you today with a message of peace. A message of peace in the way that we look at the events of today and of old, and we learn from those experiences and try to find better ways to never repeat those experiences again. I would like to host a unity rally so I can touch on the disparity in our communities, so I can touch on the miseducation in our communities, and also touch on the poverty and how poverty actually influences and encourages our youth to react in ways which are violent because they suffer so much. Through my walks through the community and talking with our youth, I've heard many different opinions and grievances about what it is to be young in a system and in a community that doesn't hear their cries, doesn't understand or take the time out to hear their grievances. And with that being said, I find myself searching for resolutions so every voice can be heard, so every heart beat can be listened to, and it becomes a song in which we find equality, justice, liberty, in the pursuit of a free state where all people are treated as loved ones and treated with a sense of moral principles and equality. Adversity in these communities affect us all, no matter where you come from. We all bear witness to some of the painful things that humanity calls against one another. That's why this unity rally is so important, because it's a time in life where we have to stand up and be heard alone, pulling others along so they can hear the message, so they can voice their grievances. We can learn from our experiences, never to repeat them again. I've made many sacrifices in the community because in my heart, I know we're at a turning point where leadership should step in full throttle to take the reins of the oppressive and brutality-based states that affect us on a day-to-day basis. No longer should our youth fall victim to gun violence or mass incarceration or miseducation. No longer should our mothers have to cry, waiting patiently for our children to return, knowing that day will never come because they were slain in the streets. It's time for us to communicate. It's time for us to have conversations in which we can talk out our differences and not act off merely emotion, but utilize rationale to come to definitive resolutions. And like I said in the beginning, I come to you with a message of peace, a message of unity, and a perspective of community.